and I can't wait to see my big brother Reese again. I know those big head guys said that he was bad, but I know that's not true. He loves me very much. I'm sure glad I brought my cell phone with me just in case Reese texts me while I'm here with Uncle Clokey. He's so kind, just like my big brother. Wait, where is our cell phone?
Preschool guy! My name is P. Reese Cool Guy, but you may call me the Preschool Guy. In reality, I'm my 20s. But at heart, a boo! A boo! A boo! A boo! Head banana. Gee, I remember all the specials I've done for my show. The Easter one, the 4th of July one, the Christmas one. But you know, I've never done an episode that was based around this time of year. The feeling of juices flowing around your body. The kind of feeling you get whenever you get that friction of anxiety. Always friction up so that will stay into your memory and your soul for all eternity. That's right. Halloween! Oh wait, I did one last year. No, I'll do it again. But you know, I've never done an episode that was based around this time of year. The feeling of juices flowing around your body. The kind of feeling you get whenever you get that friction of anxiety. Always friction up so that will stay into your memory and your soul for all eternity. That's right. Valentine's Day! Oh, you know the advertisements are already whoring themselves for this holiday by now, so that's not special. But what kind of nostalgia could I, the Preschool Guy, whore out in such a subject matter like this? I mean, and not as an excuse to lure out the next race or something like that.
Idly ho, Reeserino!
These oases aren't very bright, are they? Alright, what's your story?
Well, friend, my name is Stan Hayward, and I'm here to...
Stan Hayward! That's awesome.
I know you were the guy responsible for that Aubrey crap, but really, everyone knows you as the guy who brought Henry's cat to life. Man, such memories unlocked right now. The memorable characters, the unique stories, the out-front storytelling. This being one of my favourite nostalgia guilt trips of all time, I enjoyed watching all 4 of your seasons of the show over and over again as a kid. Fart?
Yeah, you know, the final episode of the show was the one with that epically wonderful space adventure parody or whatever that was. Either way, that was one of my favorites.
Oh, gravy.
What?
Well, Reese, I have to be honest here. There was a 5th season made a long while ago, and I actually have the DVD right here if you want to.
This is gonna be awesome! Holy crap, was that stupid? So what? What you can portray for this season, huh? Henry's cat goes all American? He travels through time like Sherman and Peabody? He saved Santa? Okay! And on the funny haha, we were just funny and oh god, I feel sorry for you. Horrible! It was all just horrible! It's kind of like Futurama of its final season, not taking any risks whatsoever. I mean, I know there's only 4 episodes in this season, and I've only watched the 3, but point that the last episode that I have to watch actually has the episode that I need for my Valentine's Day special. Play it.
You must have seen the movie.
Well, at least they kept the theme tune, I guess, but I don't know whether to be happy or deeply ashamed. Oh, by the way, folks, today's episode of Preschool Guy is brought to you by Bob Godfrey Films, who you may remember was the creator/animator for another show of this style, Rhubarb and Custard.
Say, how is Mr. Godfrey anyway these days?
Good.
That's good.
Oh, gone were the days of backgroundless backgrounds. Surely my childhood has shivered in its grave. The grave being me. Ah!
Henry's cat switched on his brand new high-tech television set. It had 6 speakers, a wake-up alarm, and it even made toast.
And hey, the show's style of humor is still located in these episodes, which is fine, but when you're expanding to 15 minutes instead of the usual 5 now, then you're going to expect a lot of unnecessary filler filled with bad puns and jokes for what goes on to be on an eternity. Like this.
And the first table tennis match on the moon. There was a soap channel, a rock channel, a tunnel channel, a channel number 5, a marriage channel, graveyard channel, and Auntie Hilda's program.
Enough! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I never thought that a cartoon that I gained to respect for all these years could turn out as such trash as I never thought I'd say this, but what Postman Pat will you need to fill out the time slot?
My next letter is from a Miss Pansy Pig. Oh, I'm ugly, overweight, and nobody loves me.
Kim Kardashian? Oops.
Oh, this sounds serious. I'd better help her right away. Chris? Oh, Chris, are you there?
Yeah. What's up, fatty?
Oh, fat and ugly? No, she's beautiful. She's just going through a phase, that's
And it's
all.
like I mentioned earlier, for the episodes that took 5 minutes to tell a story, characters like Chris were tolerable because he was the idea guy, the hyper one, the one you should hate, but he would be on screen long enough not to smack him in the face. But here? What subtlety! We have an extra 2 minutes to spare. Chris, make the kids laugh and the adults cringe in fear.
It's Valentine's Day soon. We could do all sorts of things.
Sure, please, enlighten us.
Let's say it with fireworks. Or skywriting. Or how about parachuting an elephant with a telegram into a garden?
Okay, if that is your idea of foreplay before doing the boingity boingity rapidy hoppity poppity poppity, then shame on you!
Why don't we put on a Valentine's Day TV show? We could make it like one of those blind date programs.
Oh, you mean like Blind Date? For goober's sake, if you're gonna go down that road, then you deserve to be cancelled! Besides, Cilla Black is what makes the genre so painfully endearing to begin with.
Henry's cat interviewed the contestants. I'm looking for a bride with beautiful nuts and bolts.
Okay, this this was meant to be a Halloween special, right?
With me, it'll be love at first bite. Oh, that's an old joke. Get off.
Really? It's just not using monsters in general that's kind of got me like this. Just using gags like that. Were you really so uninspired with your normal creativity, so you had to get the executives of the board to give you jokes like that? I mean, Mr. Hayward, why would you want to really greenlight the possibility of this being great humor?
Why, of course not. All the humor was all me, and I don't regret making such scrumdiddlyumptious hilarity for all the kids.
Well, that explains.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Blind Dates. First, let me introduce you to our guest of honour, the ravishing...
Oh my boy, it's times like this I wish I could make Oinky with Miss Piggy.
Pansy was so excited at being on the show, she forgot to wear a paper bag. Now let's meet the lucky fellas. Contestant number 3 was the dashing debonair Ted Tortoise from Neasden. Number 2, a handsome pig from Oregon called Sam. Number 1, that smooth, sophisticated ne'er-do-well, Count Rumbaba of Transylvania.
Wow. The choice is so obvious. I just lost 69% of my brain cells. I literally can't remember my birthday, my primary school, or my first time. You know what? I don't usually fast forward stuff like this because I would need to see if they would, see if they do anything original or clever or hardy ha ha ha, or even if they do something bad, then whatever. But you know what? This choice is so obvious that, you know what, Henry's cat? You forced me to do it. There you go. I'm gonna push forward all the way around there just so I can get past the freaking obvious. Oh, it's just this pansy pig. Actually, I'm gonna feel better. Well, don't you there, pansy pig? You think that you're what you're gonna win, really? You're just gonna whatever. Because of these choices that are being made for this way, you deserve to be cancelled, Henry's cat. You deserve to be freaking cancelled. And you know what? Oh no, it's gonna be all clever and stuff like that. No, I know the answer is here. I know the answer is very clear. You have to train yourself to the lowest level, you piece of spineless rubbish. There is no doubt in my mind that the person that is Pansy Pig has chosen to be her humpity-pumpity for the next, 2 minutes. It's none other than...
Oh, Sam! Oh, Pansy! Oh, dear.
The Toidle? Oh. Well, that really got me off guard there. Wow. I think I needed to let that out. I literally got nothing. I have no reason to be angry or sad or anything like that anymore because that just let out everything I needed to. So, I mean, what's the worst they can do now? It's not like they're just gonna end off the series entirely with an entirely horrible musical number. Oh no. That pretty much explains everything now. It would have been one thing if Mr. Hayward over there wrote it, but now I finally got the answers I need. Sir, I am so sorry.
What is it, Mr. Cool Guy? You can tell me anything, my fellow brother, the great Henry's Lord in the sky.
You're not Stan Hayward, and you haven't been for a very, very long time. You can come out now, Bob Godfrey.
Bob Godfrey? Oh, you silly boy. I'm Stan Hayward. I'll tickle pink about my daintigly rantantennial cartoon.
You don't get what I mean, do you? Oh my god. It's worse than I thought.
Language there, mister. And it is you who doesn't understand. Bob Godfrey is dead, no longer among the living, while I, Stan Hayward, am alive and well, and nothing will change that. No sorry, Bob, now, with a kick in the dilly-dilla hopper. No way you're making me SpongeBob No Pants. All that I have and always will be is in God's good graces. Now denounce your sins to me, so that you'll be saved for all the happiness and... Enough! How long have you known?
I've known from the very beginning. Well, from the first minute of the first episode, really, but you get the idea.
You must have seen the movie. You must have read the book. He's a mellow yellow feline, so take a second look. He knows everything about nothing, and not too much about that. So if you know someone who knows what he knows, then you must know Henry.
Your style died in the 70s where it would have belonged, and you didn't like that. So you had to make it upon yourself to ruin all kinds of hand-drawn animation entirely, so that way no one could ever hit the mark that you did. No wonder Home on the Range sucked balls.
Yes, and in case you're curious, I am the first eraser, destroying beloved cartoons memories before it was cool. But the Grandmaster has summoned us together to destroy all of the pathetic kiddie stuff, and not just animation either. Live action, puppets, Wallace and Gromit, nothing will be spared from our magnificent dream. Truly, I am God free.
Okay, two things about that, okay? One, you talk like I give a crap. Because I'm just going to forget everything you just said this whole time anyway, so that's not really that threatening. And two, the other erasers that were done away like that before, that had no repercussions on my part whatsoever. So, what can you do with your magnificent dreams, huh? That will leave a mark on my beliefs and character? You can't. Because I'm the Pee-wee's cool guy. Plain and simple. And that is something that you will never take away with your magnificent dream.
Except this.
Now Huh? What? No. all gone. Even my hairbender sideburns. They're gone. You dastard.
See, I did leave a mark after all. Even if you defeat all of us, you'll still be scarred until your inevitable demise. So go ahead, throw your memes and unfunny jokes to finish me. My job is done. My only regret, though, is that I won't see her and you entirely.
Oh. You may have gotten of my good-looking, luscious hair. And you may have gotten rid of the hairbender sideburns that really went to no effect anyway. But one thing you'll never get rid of is the NC Goatee. And with the power of this NC Goatee, I banish you from whence you came until such time that people will recognize you as the attempted accomplisher that you are. Now, be banished. So remember, boys and girls, don't mess with the goatee. I'm the preschool guy. Wait, he mentioned a she. My God, what kind of opposite sexified temptress from the depths of whatever it is that whenever it succumbs could possibly get in the way of my glorious adventures in this confusing world that I have besieged upon. All I want to know is I want to text Kitty about this. Texting will never get old, even with a phone this dopey.
Would you like a cookie?
No. Would you like your phone?
Silly Uncle Clokey, you can't eat phones and... A text from Reese!
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Kitty. Now you know the truth. Your big brother isn't the man you think he is. So, are you finally ready to commit to your duties as an eraser?
Yes.
Did you see the time? I know I did. 62. It did send, didn't it? Yeah, it did. The answer was 62.